I'm in Dubai for the very first time and I'm completely overwhelmed. I made the mistake of watching every travel vlog on YouTube and reading every travel blog on the internet, and now there's too much information in my head. I can't decide what to do or what order to do it in. I just can't make a decision. So I thought, let's start with the really touristy things and find out whether or not they're actually worth it, seeing as everybody recommends them. Which is why we're starting at the Dubai Mall. And look who's in the background. It's the Burj Khalifa! Hey Burj! We're going to be having a closer look at the Burj in a minute. But first, let's start with the mall. Now the funny thing about this is I would never just go to a mall when I travel. Why would I fly all the way across the world just to hang out at a shopping mall? I don't even really like shopping, but apparently it's the thing to do. So I think we should do the thing, right? Find out whether or not it's worth it. And it's meant to be more than just a mall. I mean, it is the largest shopping mall in the world at the moment, but apparently there's a lot more to see, eat and do in there than just look at shops. So I figured, let's try it. Let's go. Have mixed feelings about the mall. Mixed feelings. On the one hand, there are some pretty cool things in there. There's a fully sized dinosaur skeleton. What the heck? There's a full-size ice rink. Also crazy. There are so many shops, it's not even funny. Every single shop you could ever think of is in there. There's an underwater aquarium, which is pretty cool. And probably the highlight for me was the waterfall. It's absolutely beautiful, really amazing. But it's a mall. I don't know, something about Jewel at Changi Airport, it's a mall, but it's not a mall. Just the way they've done it. So this one, I've got mixed feelings about it. It's extremely westernized too, so I mean food options, you've got so many. There's PF Chang's, TGI Fridays, a cheesecake factory. Like, you could come here and feel like you were in America or even the UK. I'm gonna make that work for me, because they do have one of my favorite things, and I need some comfort food today. They have Tim Hortons. I live for Tim Hortons. I just live for it. My stepdad's Canadian. I feel like I'm an honorary Canadian, and I just need some comfort food today. I'm back to my solo travel girl life. I'm missing my friends. I'm gonna eat a box of Timbits to feel better about myself. Chocolate glaze? Oh my god. If you know, you know. It's comfort food for me. Just like a big old warm Canadian hug. Alright, I've had a change of heart. Maybe I was just hangry before or in a bad mood. The mall is worth visiting. The mall is worth visiting, and here's why. Because you have this great outside area here. You have this great fountain, and then of course the Burj is right there. Here, let me just try and... It's so hard to get it in the shot. What kind of shot is this? I have to talk to you like this so you can see it. But I mean, if you're gonna come and see the Burj anyway, and this outdoor area right here is amazing, and they have all these restaurants lining around here. This is where you want to eat. Up here with views of this, or maybe over at this one. And then you would have views of the Burj. Do you know what I mean? If you're gonna come here and do all of this anyway, you may as well walk through the mall and check out those cool things. I mean, it's pretty cool to see an ice skating rink inside a gigantic shopping mall, and it is currently the biggest one on the planet. So again, it makes sense to go, but it is just a mall. So let's manage expectations. Whoa, that is a big building. I know, it's the tallest building on the planet, currently. But when you see it in real life, I gotta like, this is me right now. I'm trying to look at it. Wait, let me put you on the side so you can see. Okay, this is me trying to look at it. You know what I mean? I got a crick in my neck. I have to be honest with you, I think because I'm so spoiled and I travel so much, going up there doesn't appeal to me. I go to the top of a lot of amazing buildings and see a lot of amazing views, and I just, okay, that's cool, but I'd rather be on the ground doing something else. And I have a really great rooftop view from my hotel, and I can actually watch the sunset behind the Burj, and that to me is just so beautiful. I would rather see the thing than be in the thing and seeing the other things, if that makes any sense. but you can go up there. I understand that the queues are humongous though, so it's going to take a long time to get up there, and from what I understand, it's a little bit pricey just to get to the top of a building, so it doesn't really appeal to me, but I'll have a link below if you want to check out the tickets. If I was going to visit, I would probably pay the extra to skip the line ticket so I didn't have to queue and waste a couple of hours of my day trying to get up there. Do you know what I mean? But I'll have all that link below for you. Let's keep exploring. Alright, to get around you've got a few different options. I booked a hotel that had a shuttle service because I thought that just made a lot of sense. So this morning I got the shuttle from the hotel to the Dubai Mall. Now as I understand it, there's a public transport system, but everything I kind of read said that it wasn't amazing. We're not talking like Tokyo, Singapore level. I think the stations are limited maybe, and when I was looking on Google Maps it looked like it was going to take a little while to get in between places. So for me, I think the easiest way to get around is Uber. They also have something called Kareem. You can download that app as well. It's another taxi ride share kind of service as well. But I've just been catching Uber around because it's what I have already loaded on my phone. It's been actually really well priced. Very, very reasonable. I thought Uber would be so expensive here, but it's actually been really good. And I have to tell you, my impression of Dubai in general is that everyone is so nice. When I came out of the Dubai Mall and I was standing there trying to look for the Uber pickup spot, the gentleman who directs the traffic, he came over, he's like, you have to order it. And I was like, I'm going to, and he was like, do it now. And he like pressed on my phone and he was messaging with the driver and he was like, okay, just wait here, and he looked for the number plate for me. And just in general, I feel like people take care of you and everyone looks out for you, and I feel incredibly safe here by myself. So there you go. Now I'm in the Uber. It's a short drive back to the hotel. I want to show you around the hotel, and I got a whole bunch of food from Waitrose. I had this other plan going on, but I saw the Waitrose, and you know I love a supermarket snoop, and I was like, I just feel like some really fresh, clean food. So I'm going to stock up on Waitrose, drop that back in the hotel, show you guys around, have a little snack, and then we'll see what happens. Too fussed about going to the top of the Burj. Where is he? Burj, where are you? I think he's there somewhere, right? Wait, he must be. That big one? That big one. Burj. But that's why I wasn't too fussed about going up there, because I intentionally booked a hotel that had a really great rooftop view. That way I can enjoy looking at it at all times and not feel like I'm missing out. It's time to feast. Let me show you what I got from Waitrose. You would think I would be all sushi'd out by now, but no. After spending a month in Japan, I still want more. And I've started carrying my own chopsticks with me. Has that cute little anime cat on it. I can't remember his name, but he's real cute. I also got some sushi, and they had this great salad. It's like a smoked salmon with potato and sweet potato and greens, and this is just everything my body needs right now. Let's just eat something. I'm so hungry. I don't know what it is. I just love eating from a supermarket when I travel. Don't get me wrong. I love a good meal out, but also loves eating from a supermarket. I like getting a supermarket haul and then coming back to the hotel and just getting real cozy with it. It's just so nice. Alright, let's try this sushi. It looks good. Possible. Alright, salad. The salad is good. Green juice. Oh yeah. So look, a few thoughts about the hotel while we're sat here eating. Apparently this area, Al Jadaf, is a new area, somebody was telling me. So there's like a lot of construction kind of happening around. You'll see like a lot of buildings going up, a lot of vacant blocks. People tend to stay in two areas in Dubai. They stay in downtown and they stay down near the marina, or where the palm is. Yeah, where the palm is. I looked at both of those areas but I just couldn't find a hotel that I loved at a price that worked for me. Everything was either like a good price but didn't look great, or looked great but was at a crazy price. Now for me the hotel has been perfect so far. It's had everything that I've needed it to have. The one weak spot I would say is that because it's a new area, it's not like you can just walk outside your door and there's an abundance of amazing food choices right there. So I think if you were to stay somewhere like the Palm, or you were to stay somewhere like downtown, maybe it would be a little bit easier to step outside your door and walk and find an abundance of really good food options. That's why I brought the food back. I do have a little kitchenette in my room, which is perfect for me. I like that kind of thing. I like to be able to get my own food from the grocery store, as you know, but it still would be nice to like not have to do this. It would be nice to be able to drop things off and not have to come all the way back out here. Not that it's that far. The location is like a little bit challenging. I think as things develop and they get more food and stuff, it'll be great, but no regrets. I'm happy I stayed here. The place works for me. It's just, I think because it's a new area, they just give it a little time and it'll be absolutely perfect. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. And the views, sitting here watching the sunset with the birds, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Good morning, guys. Oh my gosh, my hotel room is so messy. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Okay, wait, I'll just show you. I always film these rooms when they're nice and neat, but that's how I actually live. Don't just focus on me. Don't look at that. Alright, so I'm relatively early this morning. It's a little after 7. When I was watching all 1 million of the Dubai YouTube videos, pretty much everybody said you had to do a desert safari. And my friend Katie, who you saw in the London episode, she raved about it too. And I was like, well, that's a sign I should try it. But here's the thing. Everybody books the sunset desert safari, and I was like, let's do something different and book the morning one. I didn't see anyone booking the morning one, so that's what I've done. Now we're gonna head out there. There's gonna be dune bashing, I don't know, sandboarding, all kinds of fun. The ones that happen in the afternoon. Oh wait, that could be the guide saying he's here. You are ready now? Yes. Oh, okay. We really gotta go. That's the tour people. Have I got everything? Have I got everything? I just don't know sometimes. Alright, I met the guide. This is Hassan. He's from Pakistan. He's gonna be our guide for the whole day today. So we're gonna go pick up 4 more people from another hotel.
Yes.
Hopefully they consent to being filmed. And then we're gonna make our way out to the desert.
Yes.
Okay. Is it going to be a fun day?
Yes, of course.
Well, he has to say that. We picked up our 4 extra passengers, and great news, it's all girls, so we're having a girls' day. Hi! All the girls live in Singapore, which is great because I feel like I live in Singapore, so we're about to have an amazing time together. How long does it take to get out to the desert, Hassan? About
40 to 45 minutes in the desert and the drives.
Okay. And then we're gonna have a great time out there.
Yeah.
The meeting spot and they're selling the scarves. Now these are super touristy and I had to have one. I tried on the blue one, it was a lot. I've switched to white so I can keep my white and pink strawberry marshmallow vibe that I've got going on. This was 40 dirhams, which is roughly 16 Australian dollars. Is the scarf worth that? 1000% no, it's worth $1. Do I care? Also no. I got to have it. Now the traditional way to wear it, you're meant to kind of have it like this and then they put it up like this. I didn't love that. I felt like my head was all bandaged up like Owen Wilson in the Darjeeling Limited. I felt very restricted, like I couldn't breathe. So I found my own flow with it. And I'm happy with that. So this is like a staging area, I think. You can buy some drinks here, you can take some photos. They do the four-wheel drive dune buggying, which I would really have loved to have done. I don't know if that's an add-on that I can just pay extra for now. I think there's camel rides and stuff like that as well. Photos with the falcon, I don't know. It's all extremely touristy and I'm so into it. So I guess let's just see what happens now. Let's just go on this journey together and see how this day unfolds. And I will say this, it's so nice to be around other people. I think I was like by myself all day yesterday, it was bumming me out, and today I'm around people. So I definitely recommend, especially if you're traveling solo, definitely recommend like joining up with these group tours and stuff like that. It's just a better way to kind of get into it. Having mixed feelings. I'm having mixed feelings. We kind of got driven out here and I had fun choosing my scarf, but then it's like, okay, sit here, and then, okay, take this photo, and then the next person take this photo, and everyone's just doing the same thing, and then I'm struggling to get into Dubai. I'm struggling to get into it. I feel like I'm on the surface. I've got commitment issues. I'm not loving it. I don't want to let my guard down with it. It doesn't feel authentic yet. I thought coming out here would be the difference in that. I thought I would feel a bit more like, if I got away from the skyscrapers, maybe I'd feel a bit more connected, like with the scenery and the landscape. But I think my thing with Dubai at the moment is that everything feels produced and curated, and I just am missing that authenticity. And that's a really big thing for me when I travel. And if you have been watching this channel for a long time, you know this happens to me sometimes. It happened to me especially in Bangkok. I went there 4 or 5 times maybe. Maybe it was 3. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe the story gets bigger the more I tell it, but let's say at least the first 3 times I went to Bangkok, I hated it. I really hated it. I swore off it. I said I would never go back again, but I kept going back until I got the right itinerary, and that's how I feel about this. I'm not loving it. I'm not connecting with it just yet, but I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm gonna stay with it and think that if I just get the right activities, the right itinerary, the right moment, it'll click. The question is, do you try it standing up or sitting down?
The sitting is better.
Sitting is better.
The stand is not better.
The stand is not better. Let's sit then.
Because before it's raining, the desert is hot.
Oh, what does that mean?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Ready?
Shove me real hard.
Okay. Goodbye.
Whee! Ah! Okay, wait, it's scary! Ah! Jamaica, we got a bobsled team! Ah!
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Ooh, I'm back. And unsurprisingly, there's a lot of sand in my camera, on my clothes. There's sand everywhere. There's sand everywhere. Okay, first impressions of Dubai. It's a mixed bag. As I've said, not clicking, not loving it, but open to it, wanting to work at it, wanting to get this thing right. I don't know, it could just be me, and maybe I'm just in like, my mood is a little bit off. I'm adjusting to solo travel again, so maybe it's me, partly. But also I'm just struggling to kind of connect and have those authentic experiences. You know, I travel a lot, and so big cities for me are big cities, and I need to be able to like really get into them to really appreciate and enjoy them. So I'm going to formulate a plan to do that. I'm going to formulate a plan to do that, because following like just a path and like tick, 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 it just isn't for me. I need something more. I need to kind of, like, does anyone know how to get into the authentic Dubai? Where is the authentic Dubai? Or is the authentic Dubai all of this stuff that I've been doing? I have no idea, obviously, having never been here before. I think also where I struggle is that I'm not one for like I like nice things. I love to stay in beautiful hotels and have these amazing experiences, but I'm not so much focused on things like shopping and cars and, I don't know, glitz and glamour and money and all this kind of, like, it's not what really like gets my heart going. Alright, and with that brings this week's episode to a close. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you don't already, be sure to subscribe right now so you never miss a single episode, and say hello in the comments below. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you in a brand new episode next week. Love ya!